A former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court will take over the position vacated by Attorney Vic Rodriguez, who resigned. Fresh out of taking his oath, the new executive secretary immediately went to work and attended his first cabinet meeting today. Who the latest cabinet member is, Mark Fatalco reveals in this report.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has appointed former Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin as Executive Secretary. According to Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles, the Chief Executive chose Bersamin as the Executive Secretary based on trust and his experience.
Primarily, it's a trust basis. Sinasabi ng ating Pangulo, he is well qualified to be the Executive Secretary, having put in so many years in the judiciary. He has the necessary legal background and the ability to deal with paperwork. Plus, of course, he is trusted and well qualified for this.
Bersamin served as Associate Justice in the Court of Appeals in March 2003 before getting appointed to the Supreme Court as Associate Justice in 2018 and later as Chief Justice. Bersamin took over the post vacated by Attorney Vic Rodriguez, currently the Presidential Chief of Staff. After his oath-taking, Bersamin attended the 9th Cabinet meeting. According to the Press Secretary, the meeting led by the President focused on the government's response on Typhoon Karding. The palace also assured that the NDRRMC continues to assess the impact of the typhoon.
Sinasabi ng DSWD dahil na pre-position po ang mga relief goods at pre-evacuated ang mga naging potential victims or victims dito, the damage is minimal in terms of the cost of human life and injuries. Nasasanay po ang mga tao dun sa pag-evacuate, dun sa mga early warnings.
Angeles said the President and the Cabinet members also discussed the government's economic transformation agenda, particularly on upgrading the skills of Filipino workforce. The Press Secretary added that the President, together with his economic team, is closely monitoring the weakening value of the Philippine peso against the US dollar. Meanwhile, following the report of the International Monetary Fund on its lowered economic growth forecast for the Philippines from the previous 6.7% to 6.5%, the palace said,
"Our economic managers forecast a higher growth, so they are in a much better position to make that determination in that forecast. Our fundamentals are strong, the economy is in a good resurgence, and we are experiencing a good rate of growth right now."
Mark Fatalco for The Nation.